Good Friday morning, South Carolina weather watchers. I'm your meteorologist, Mr. Peterson, and let's go on and talk about the weather for your Friday. Starting off, what is going on right now throughout the entire state of South Carolina? Well, right now we're talking about some rainy conditions. We're talking about over here near Gaston, near Batesburg, Leesville, also down near Augusta, near Jackson, and also down over here near Edisto Beach, Beaufort, Bluffton, Hardyville. And so we have a couple of areas of rainfall. But if we look at the entire U.S., see what's going on here, obviously there's more than just a couple, spots of rainfall. As we have rainfall going on from Ohio, Indiana, Michigan. Also over here, just trailing from North Carolina down throughout the entire southeast. We see some flash flooding going over here inside of Texas and even in San Antonio, which, as you know, for the people who tune in on the evening, San Antonio is that one area that we talk about at the end of the forecast when we're talking about the 4 areas outside of South Carolina. And San Antonio is under a flash flood warning right now as we speak. Rainfall going on over here inside of New Mexico, even with some snowfall as well. But look over here in the west, northwest, Rockies, looking really good. Now let's check out our cloud cover. Cloud cover right now seems to be pretty prominent, and it still is. If you remember, I said that it was going to be prominent as we go throughout the next like 48 hours or so. Now it's probably more like 36 hours. But even if we go throughout the rest of today, I mean, you can still see cloudy conditions take over all the way throughout the rest of the day today. Current temperatures right now, we're talking about around 60s and some 50s. 64, Somerville, 67 in Charleston, 62, Georgetown, 60 in Myrtle Beach, 59 in Conway, and 61 in Orangeburg, 58 Sumter, 56 Columbia, 60 in Aiken, and 58 in Newberry, 56 inside of Hartsville, as well as 57 in Union, 55 Greenville, Spartanburg, Gaffney. Now, for your air quality, it looks like that it is good. No moderates throughout the entire state, so you don't have to worry about any bad air quality. High temperatures for today, we're talking about 70s, maybe some 60s, like 69 in Lawrence, Myrtle Beach, and Barnwell, 70, Winnsboro, Rock Hill, Greenville, Spartanburg, Anderson, Moncks Corner, Kingstree, Walterboro, Georgetown, all at 70, 72 in Charleston, 72, Columbia. Now for our winds for today, it's looking like that we are going to be pretty calm, around 5 to 10 miles per hour, maybe a couple of miles per hour higher over there in like the more coastal areas, but it's definitely not looking that bad. Wind gusts today going to be from around 10 to around 20 or so miles per hour. Rainfall definitely is expected for as we go throughout the next 24 hours. We're talking about a good tenth of an inch to a quarter of an inch for a good amount of like Greenville, Spartanburg, quarter of an inch to a half an inch. Lawrence, Greenwood, Columbia, Orangeburg, Charleston, Moncks Corner, Georgetown, Myrtle Beach, half an inch to an inch for Aiken and Barnwell. And somebody may even see, maybe not even as much. Some people may see only around a hundredth of an inch to a tenth of an inch. So we'll see what happens, but I do believe that most of us are going to receive that tenth of an inch or more as we go throughout the next 24 hours. SPC outlook for today. Thunderstorms are possible in the low country and inside of the coastal Georgetown areas. Maybe a bit more in the middle parts of Georgetown. So thunderstorms are possible today. We'll see what happens with them. Excessive rainfall, no rainfall, or no excessive rainfall is expected at this time. And fire weather, we are good here as well. So let's go in now and check out the models. Remember, the time for the models are at the bottom part of your screen. Make sure that you pay attention to that because there is a good chance that you may could get lost while we're going over this. Models right here, we're going to start off here at around 9 o'clock in the morning. We go in and push this forward, and what do we see? We see some rainfall obviously trickling its way in. Definitely not too bad, but watch as we get into around noon. Watch as we get to around 1 o'clock p.m. You're seeing rainfall moving in. Now, as we go all the way through around 4 p.m., I mean, it's definitely not the most amount of rainfall. I mean, like I see around like a good couple of showers here and there, but it's definitely not like huge, heavy downpours. Now there may be some moderate showers for sure, but it's not looking like anything too widespread, honestly. It's looking more isolated and scattered. Even as we go throughout tonight, it's not really going to get too widespread until we get into tomorrow. So it's going to be mainly just a scattered shower storm day today. throughout the Low Country, the Midlands, the Grand Strand, parts of the Petey areas. Upstate, not really too much. And that's all that I have to say, really, for that. And then for the crazy score, we're at a 22. Why? Well, cloudy conditions still go on. Also, there is also rainfall going on throughout the state. That also kind of adds on to it. But just overall, no major concerns. And then also, one more thing before we go on and end this off is that the burn ban has now been officially lifted. It lifted this morning, 7 a.m., Friday, May the 1st. So we are out of the burn ban. Everybody can resume burning if you want to. So we are all good. We are all good. Now, just because we can burn does not mean that, you should just not pay any more attention anymore because, we've been getting rainfall. No, you should still be paying attention, and it says officials urge vigilance while burning outdoors as drought conditions still persist. And we just saw the drought yesterday. This is what the drought looks like. So there's still a major drought going on throughout the state right now. So just make sure that you are aware. Make sure that you're just not mindlessly just burning. And that's all I have to say. Make sure you go hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button if you're new. And I'll be back tonight, 9 o'clock p.m. for your month of May forecast update. That'll be tonight. And then I'll be back tomorrow morning with your Saturday morning forecast update. Hit those two buttons before you leave.